Welcome to Hulladocious. This is still episode 7. Today I'm going to share my thoughts on Hull's last match against Arsenal. I have to say, I was really impressed by Hull City's performance. Now I know the scoreline 4-1. It may seem, what do you mean? Hull City lost 4-1. But I have to say, if you didn't watch the match, then that's just a scoreline. It doesn't tell you the whole story. The facts are that 4-1 flatters Arsenal. It really does. They weren't 4-1 better than Hull City on the day. Maybe they were slightly better, so maybe 2-1 should have been the result. But of course in football we know that it doesn't work like that. So you have to say that Hull City were unfortunate. Yes, unfortunate to certain degrees. For example, there was a red card in the first half. Jake Livermore judged handball in the area. If it was accidental, then that's really harsh. If it was on purpose, then yeah, maybe he deserved it. But nevertheless, 10 men and already chasing the game and up against it, having to take Diamandi off as well to get on that extra defender, Maguire, he came on. That didn't help things in the attacking, because then Abel Hernandez, who had a really good game in my opinion. Now he put a lot of effort in, but when you're up there by yourself up front, it's really hard. Diamandi, he was supporting him up to that, because it was about the 40th minute Jake Livermore got sent off. So the majority of that first half, you could say that Abel Hernandez had that support, but then he was like just he was controlling that lineup, trying to get something. And then when Arsenal got their goals, it was really tough. It was really tough. Mike Phelan made those few changes, and a few players came on. Like Mason came on. I thought Mason would start, but he didn't. So that was a surprise. And Bacani came on. I think in one of my previous vids I actually mispronounced that player's name. Bacani. Yeah. But Bacani came on, and he actually brought a lot of energy in, and he actually won the penalty for Hull City, which was scored. And so Bacani won the penalty. Snodgrass steps up and scores the penalty, and that was fantastic that they scored. And I really thought that Hull may sneak an equaliser, but then 2 more goals for Arsenal and pretty much ended any hope of a positive result. Xhaka's goal at the end, I have to say, yeah, it was a great goal. It is a great strike, so worthy of a goal in that match. But I just wish it was a goal that really didn't mean anything to Arsenal, but it did. But what do I think? Do I think Hull are in trouble? No, I don't. I really don't. Arsenal are top side. In the next game in the league, Hull are going to come up against Liverpool, who are an even better side at the moment, I think, on paper. And performance-wise, I think Liverpool will be a harder test for Hull. Although I'll preview that match in another video. I've also got to say that I was really impressed with Klukas. I think he was, if it had been a different scoreline, maybe a draw, I think he might have been man of the match. I think he's got a making of a top player. He's playing really well at the moment, and if he continues to develop like he is, he's going to be one mighty player in the future. And I just hope that he stays for a long time at Hull City. Hull City deserve a player like that. And also, of course, Snodgrass is playing this season. Snodgrass is also one of the top performers for Hull City, without whom the results wouldn't have been so good before the recent defeats. So that's why I'm not going to feel negative in any way about Hull City's current situation or for this season, because they're showing that despite the situation, and it's not an easy situation, of course, that's right, going up, I think. Go Tigers!